All right. So let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for making the time. So let's start with you, Maya. Um, go back in time. Go back to when you joined the program. What made you join the program?
So what pushed me to join your team was I felt like I needed a guidance. I knew once I did my QA role for so many years, I feel like this is not where I want to be. I would want to be at the project manager level because I did a couple of years of like release manager and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it and I feel like that's where I want to be. So I found you guys and I reached out to Shekha and she explained it to me. She was very sweet. She explained the whole process, how it worked. So I would say I had great guidance from Shekha about how to go about this project management program that you guys are giving, and everything was detailed out. And then we started. I took a little break, and then I went back again, and I went through all your videos and everything, and everything was detailed out, especially the documents. The document you could reread, and what helped me the most during this whole process was the interview questions that you guys put out there. Yeah, that's I really enjoyed the material. It was a lot of like reading and but you really have to be focused. If you want this, you
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah. But was there something, so many times people are at a tipping point, and that's when they meet us and they're like, they commit to the program. Did you have any such tipping point beyond the fact that, you obviously were a QA, you had done the release management role, any other thing that pushed you, or were you like, I'm not sure, but were you invested in any similar programs in the past, or were we your first, mentorship program that you joined?
I did previously another mentorship program, but that was only for like QAs and stuff. But this is where I wanted to pursue. I knew like I wanted to do something, and I felt like there's more growth on becoming a project manager, and then the certification you guys help with, all of that. It helped a lot. Recently, actually, I just got an offer, and it's a great offer. It's a dream company to work for. So it's a great offer. I took a month because when I started this process, it was during Christmas. It was in December. So it took quite a whole month and a half to hear back with the full decision and everything. They said that they love me. I had a interview with five people of like five a panel of like five people. So everyone asked me questions and I was able to answer professionally and exactly what they are looking for. So even after
Mhm.
that, I got a call from my HR, I mean, my recruiter, and she said they loved you. You were one of the top three, and I made it. And then after that, they were like, who's gonna be my boss? She's like, she want to have a few more questions for you. So I spoke to her,
Mhm.
and she asked me like a little issue with my relocation because the job is in Connecticut. Connecticut. Other than that, like she loved everything about me. And then
Mhm.
she told me, she asked me questions about Jira, like, because they're extensively focusing on Jira. So I was like, okay. So she asked me, and I answered. She asked me, like, how much I know about Jira. Do I know the filters and everything? Obviously, there's no end to learning Jira. There's so many functionalities in Jira, right? So I answered
Right.
that. And then she told me she has her boss I needed to talk to. And then
Wow.
I had another mini interview with her boss, and her boss asked me a couple of questions, but she asked me this one question about, how do you differentiate, if you're working with like different team, how do you differentiate like so I forgot the exact question, but something along with Jira. The answer was Jira versioning. When I said that, she was so happy and she was like, "You're my girl, you're hired," and that's it. And then that was history, and she loved me. So I'm really looking forward to joining this team. My office originally when I got hired, it was for a role in Connecticut and Bristol, but then they
Uh-huh.
also have office in New York in Soho. So she's like, I'm not gonna, since you're already in New York, I'm not gonna make you relocate because it's not worth it. And most of the product team that I will be working with is in New York headquarter. So she's like, once in a while you have to come down to Bristol, Connecticut, but most of the time you're just gonna go to the office in New York, which is only 4 days a week, and Fridays are
Oh,
remote.
wow.
Yeah, I mean, right now as a contract role, it's
What's
fine.
what's what's the contract rate that you got?
I got $80 an hour. So this is
$80 a lot. So
yeah.
32, 3,200 a week times 52 weeks is $167,000 a
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
But tell me about your interviews, right? I was really excited. It's one of my favorite companies too. I mean, who doesn't want to work at? Right? I'm guessing work is going to be less work, more fun. So
I hope.
kudos to you for that.
Thank you.
But
Thank you. Thank you.
let me ask you this:
Mhm.
What's what specifically in the program you felt helped you really shine out in this interview?
I believe all your videos. All your
Mhm.
videos explaining everything in detail. It covered so much. There's so much information you can retrieve, right? But continuously going back to the video and seeing, what information can I get from your video. So those helped me a lot. And then as well as, going through reading the documents that you provided, right?
Mhm.
There was a lot of, especially the interview questions. There was so many interview questions that I faced that I didn't see it at first, but then they asked me, and I go through the interview question, and I was like, oh, they asked me this question. I know they asked me, so I was like, oh, okay, this is how I'm supposed to answer it. So that
All
helped a
right.
lot. The interview question definitely was a big help, and your videos helped me a lot going through those. It was
And
a quite a journey.
any tips you want to give to any of the aspiring Scrum Masters who probably end up watching this video, who want to kind of understand the role better or are thinking of joining our program? Any tips for them? Any guidance that you think could help them?
I would say definitely go with you guys. I love the fact like you guys are available to help. Anyway, you got anyway, anytime I'm stuck, I can reach out to you guys. There's so many people out there to help, especially you, Shekha, and then we also have other people in the team. You can reach out to for anything. So that helps a lot throughout this program
Mhm.
for me. Oh, a big thing that I forgot to mention was my resume. You guys building my resume was, I guess, that got me into jobs calling me back, right? Obviously, that's the first thing they look into.
Great. Wonderful. Thank you so much.